Okay. We're back. We're back. Loop 2. Oh. Trust me, with the modifications I've made to those rockets, there's no way I could have missed that. I won't ask how you got the launch codes, but since you have them, get a move on. I want to see whether the new cockpit stays attached during liftoff. Okay. So, why do I walk? I walk so slow. And then I walk fast. This is happy game. We go up? Okay. Pre-flight checklist. Jetpack auto boost? Jetpack boost can be triggered with a separate button. Okay, we'll try it. Sure. I don't remember, so... Alright, let's see what we did. Because that was literally spring break when I played last. And it is now almost June. Okay. So, there are Nomai ruins somewhere on Atler Rock. No one knows what they are or why they were built. A cave at the very center of Timber Hearth, used by Outer Wilds ventures to train new astronauts. I successfully repaired another satellite for Gossan. Okay. We made it to Atler Rock and went to Esker's camp. Esker is growing a crop of trees at their camp. They seem to be doing okay, but they've probably been alone on the moon for too long. We went to the Lunar Lookout on Atler Rock, a lookout platform with a spectacular view of the solar system. Esker uses their signal scope here to keep tabs on the other travelers, and those tabs are kind of concerning. There's Feldspar's harmonica as well. Dark Bramble Seed. A seed from Dark Bramble crashed here and has already taken root. Tectity wants to use a scout launcher to get a look at what's inside. There's more to explore here. Okay, we can go there. Eye signal locator. So this was at the ruins. A Nomai device created to pinpoint the sources of distant signals. The Nomai were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. Signal... Yeah, they were looking for the eye. It's another thing I forgot. Southern Observatory. The Nomai decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. Why do I know that? I don't remember discovering that little bit of information. Rybeck. Rybeck headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nomai were doing at the South Pole, which we now know is another signal locator. Let's go back to the Dark Bramble Seed. Okay. Trying to remember. There's smoke. So I would assume it's over here. And this time I'm going to land. How does flight work? Yes. Hello, buddy. That's so nice. Okay, more to explore. What is that? Nobody's on that? That's a harmonica. Oh! Excellent. Okay. I assume that's the bit of information that I needed. What else do I have? What other tools do I have? What other tools do I have? I don't have a suit on, so I have very few tools. May need to put a suit on. But I'm gonna say probably not. Jump. Shit. Jump. Yeah, I'm walking on it. What are you gonna do? There doesn't seem to be anything like on it that's abnormal besides the fact that it's here. Stop down here. Yep. And that hurt. More to explore. Let's put the suit on. Suit up. Okay, well, I don't feel like exploring this anymore, so goodbye. Oops. I know my lefts from my rights. Okay, so the best thing I can do right now, I have stuff to go to Dark Bramble. What is that? Stop! No, you're... That Brittle Hollow. Was what I was saying a different thing? Hey, can we get away from the sun real quick? Thanks. Okay. So what is this? What is that? Stop! That was a common issue that I had the other last time I played. Okay, so that's Timber Hearth. Giant's Deep. I'm not going there. Dark Bramble. It is a planet. I wasn't crazy. Let's do that. Okay. So now we're locked onto that. Get up. Brittle Hollows, South Pole. And Rybeck. That is clear instruction. Okay, let's slow down. Slow down. Can you match velocity, please? Oh, it's a process. It takes time. It takes time. This music's awesome. Okay. That looks like a pole. A lighthouse? I don't know what I'm looking at. How do I enter landing mode? What is that? What am I looking at? Okay, don't go in there. Stop. Yeah. Landing mode. Okay, let's go over here. Damage. Yeah. I did that. Okay, unbuckle. Suited up. Going out. Okay, I'm on the wrong side of the planet. Instead of wasting my fuel, I learned my lesson last time. What the fuck was that? Okay. Wait. Stop. Beautiful. Okay, I think I'm in a tree. Oh, I think I'm in a... Where am I? What was that? Okay. Um, uh... Okay. I want this frequency. I... It's the poles. It's the two different poles. Ooh. Okay. Well, I cannot hear Rybeck anymore. So we go. Go! Damn it. How do I get up there? Quantum fluctuating. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? What is happening? What is... Okay. Yes. Okay. Real quick. Nothing new to say here? I have to die first? The fuck am I? Oh. What? What? Hold on. Turn your damn headlights on. Am I an idiot? Or am I like... Is the game fucking with me? Okay, stop that. Stop that. Stop that. No, 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 don't go back in there. Don't go back in there. Okay, we're on our side right now. That's okay. I just want to land. Alright, gravity's doing a funny thing now. What am I missing? Please, what am I missing? No, stop that. Okay. I have to go there. I'm so scared though. I know the point of it is that you die. Okay. I didn't even get a chance to look at it. I didn't even get a chance to look at it before it was like, no! No, my secret, don't look. Very interested in seeing what that ship log was. Hello, Slate. Yep. That's funny. Actually, shit. One more time. Okay. Very interested in seeing what it says now. I want to go to rumors. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing? Okay. I feel like I didn't learn what I wanted to learn because I wanted to take out my signal scope and point it at that thing. So I would like to go back to Brittle Hollow. Also, what the name makes so sense. What is that? What? Okay, what? I remember those. That's the sun. Okay, I think that's where we go. Wow. Nope. Is this just its moon? I'm definitely not trying to go to Dark Bramble. Ugh. Stop. It's so easy to lose control. Okay. I don't want Dark Bramble. That were those always there? I don't know. They look like galaxies. That. Where is it? Where is it? No. 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 I'm coming upon something. Okay. I'm dizzy. Stop. Stop. We're heading toward the sun. Stop it. No. Okay. Every time I die? I would be very afraid to die if I was in a time loop just because I don't know that I'll always come back, but also don't know if I want to come back. Considering Mickey 17 was a fun movie. But I don't believe that that was the same person every time. It couldn't have been. Mickey's dead. And there are just these other humans. Brittle Hollow. Brittle Hollow. One piece. It's back together. What? Does it just reset and then get more and more destroyed throughout the day? Or am I like just making stuff up? Like it was destroyed. Like you could see the hollow part of it. Hey, okay, get out of there. Alright. Let's go. Okay. Okay. I saw Know My Ruins. So we go there first. Where were they? Ugh. Where were the ruins? Is that it? Okay. This is something. That's not naturally occurring. Didn't think so. Oh. There's a large gravitational pull, which makes sense. It's causing me to use more fuel. Okay, so there were ruins. Okay. Yeah, that's something. That's something. That's something. Let's park it. Park it. Stop. Park it right here. Yep. Good. Great. Suited up. We go. First to the ruins. Is my body temp gonna be a problem? Where the fuck are the ruins? There they are. Sorry. I checked with my little scout. I do use it. Hornfels, you burnt marshmallow, and Scout's integrity reading this piece of Brittle Hollow is as stable as any, but who knows. If the fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, wherever you're reading this note, I'm sure you've got bigger problems. Wherever you're reading this note. Wherever you're reading this note. Okay. The Hanging City. That's gonna send me up or down into it, so I'm not... Ooh. No, my... Okay, yep. Translate. To our friends on Brittle Hollow. I just warped here from the White Hole Station. There was a white hole. On the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. I don't know how close it is to Unknown's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew you could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, oh, this is Pokey. Or Poke. Kari, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate casualty. There must be an equipment error somewhere. Why are these like conversations instead of like these are conversations? I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. What was the problem? would violate casualty. Don't tell cassava. Felix, this is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower. It's less like leaving notes and more like a conversation. Like, notes would just have like the information, Whitehole Station, warp tower, warp travel. It would just be like a documentation of that, but this isn't documentation. It's like a form of communication. So I don't think they wrote this. I think they're all in different places and they designed something which documents the conversations. Who knows? I'm stoned. Okay. Tree? No. I should probably. Okay. Can I move this? It's not a puzzle. Okay. We need to hurry this up before we die. Was there any. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. Hey. Okay. So that's their god or something. And it comes to us in our sleep. Alright. Now we move up. Oh, there was a thing to go down into. Okay. I'll be quick. I just want to look. Seeing it's worth it? How do I get there? I don't want to die here. Okay. Big jump. Big jump. Very cool. Very cool. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. Phantom moon. 3 minutes, oxygen remaining. I'm very interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend Hollow's lantern? This moon isn't volcanic. To my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend's hollow lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. It seems to travel as it likes. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it appears? Hypothesis. Could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. It's Thatch, Felix, Plume, Felix, Plume. Thatch. Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. They're having 2 separate conversations. Then I imagine there'd be none of us left. There can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. Okay. So let's go explore as much as we can in here. Right here. Take me down. Oh. You can only go down, you can't go up because that's on the other side of the planet, I assume. I assume I need to go to the north side. I assume. Is there anything I'm missing? Yes. What are you? Shiny. How do I give it to me? It's spinning. don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna die, okay? I know. Alright. Guess I could have been going down here. Oh, man. I'm okay. This is for sure a city. Black hole forge controls. What? 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 Okay, well, I'm dying. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? No response. I have to find the scrolls. I probably should go refuel with Feldspar's thing if it's there. There's no point in not doing that. Okay. School district. Melt Water District. Eye Shrine District. I want to go there. Black Hole Forge District. So... Oh. Okay, clearly I was supposed to, like, land my ship here, but... Let's... Did I just jump down here? I did. I fucking did. I don't think I can go back and... Yeah, no. Okay, we'll just explore without our jetpack for a little while. Okay. This... I thought I... Whoa. I thought that I went somewhere else. Am I just playing the game wrong? Am I playing the game wrong? Let's go back up. No, I'm not moving. That thing's moving. What is happening? Ah! No, that's different. Okay. How do I get down there? I guess I could go into this building. Okay. It is called a scroll. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. What is a warp core? Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is Spire and Midas. This is true, however, its knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. Poke. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design of the core. Idea. This is the safest path for our clan. Is the safest path the best one? Our goal is worth the risk. I know. The greatest challenge here, I think, is that we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, okay, this is Clary. I know. No, but Poke was apprenticed by Anona, who created the original design, and our black hole forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. Too close? Poke, I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of the designs to me. Cassava. Our goal is worth the risk, says Evans, and Cassava said, It is, or is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and the others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Oops. I'm not a gamer. Just making sure there isn't anything else. Is that all just on the floor now? Oh. Oh. Yeah. I can hold multiple things in my arms. Poke. I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice. And for the black hole forge to be in my care and not his. My game's frozen. Oh no, it isn't. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor, and deeply. Okay, this is like a diary entry now. To have a chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably. But what if my excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Still, all I can give is my best. And as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. This is like a diary entry. Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system, and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? I will go up there after I insert this scroll. Yeah, I think for the ones that don't have a scroll, like, written on a wall right there, that could have been, like, their writing, I guess. I don't understand how the writing works. Solution 1, we could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. Okay, they had me read these in different orders. Amy, the vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. Lethal? There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. cassava. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. Kanoi. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was a little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor, Coleus and his old mentor, once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Ember Twin? Ember Twin? I don't remember that one. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely? What are they talking about? Oh, Coleus, what Melray and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. What's the anglerfish? I remember that anglerfish fossil we used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I don't know what they're talking about. I should have refueled. There was literally no reason not to. Oh, whoa. Yeah, okay. An elevator. I think I meant to go this way. Oh. Okay. I'm outside again. And you know what? That gives me a quicker way in there next time. This game's so smart. Alright, let's go in. Again. Yeah. Fuel level critical. I need to go get the fuel from... Stop! You're gonna die! Now I have a quicker way down there. Okay. Rush very quickly through me getting, Feldspar's fuel. Actually, I think my time might be coming to an end. Based on that noise. Yeah. Yeah. Time came to an end. That was a good loop. We discovered a lot. Let's go look at the ship codes and then I will get off. Where am I? Okay. Let's go look at the ship codes. Ow. Okay, so they have like a same... We basically invented the same thing, it just looks less sophisticated. Very cool. Yeah. This! Yeah. Okay, ship codes. Ship logs. Northern Glacier, Whitehole Station, Quantum Moon, the Hanging City, Black Hole Forge, the vessel, anglerfish fossil. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot that we discovered. Okay. So first, Nomai City. Hold on. Nomai City suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. I was on the northern glacier, not the South Pole. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. I found a switch in the Meltwater district that raises and lowers the Black Hole Forge. I was lowering the forge. I wasn't in an elevator. That's okay, I'm just stupid. The Nomai debated on how to obtain the powerful, highly advanced warp core required for the Ash Twin project. There's more to explore here. Of course there is. Of course there is. So, I don't think I have anything for the Ash Twin thing. Black Hole Forge is suspended below the Hanging City. I found a switch in the Meltwater district that raises and lowers the forge. The Black Hole Forge district is the highest district in the Hanging City. A Nomai named Poke planned to create a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. The vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed into Dark Bramble. Dark Bramble. The Nomai learned how to evade anglerfish, theoretically at least, by studying an anglerfish fossil they found on Ember Twin. Are they like anglerfish like in Giant's Deep? There's a white hole station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Several Nomai returned to the station to investigate an equipment reading that appeared to violate casualty. The north pole of Brittle Hollow is covered in snow and ice. There's a uniquely shaped Nomai ruin on the surface. The Nomai were able to warp here from the White Hole Station. This is where they first recreated warp technology. Quantum Moon. The Nomai on Brittle Hollow observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. That is a lot. That is a lot of information that I have here, and I don't know what connects it. But that's fine. That's for another time. I'm gonna leave this one here. Yeah. Do I feel more gamer? Yes, I do.